Hey!
There you go.
Yo, Chris.
Put up the mics. Lower the music a little bit. Main volume all the way up.
Yo, Chris, if you don't shut the hell up, I got this, man.
That's the thing. I don't feel you 100% today.
Yo, Chris.
I know what's going on, but I don't feel it.
Yo, man, don't ever question whether or not I got this. I got this, dude. Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Welcome.
Sorry, it's my fat lip syndrome. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Breeze Shooters Ride Along Show on DTF Radio.
Woo!
I'm your host, Lou, joined by my good friend, Christian, a.k.a.
We're going something today, niggas!
So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Couple of things before we get started. First, we were supposed to have an in-studio guest today. We were supposed to have the lovely,
very funny comedian,
Shadi Diaz, but unfortunately, she wasn't feeling well. And being the times we're in right now, we have to always, side on
err on the side of caution. I got shit. I'm on fire. Okay, continue.
You want a QB today?
No. You could be. I'll be Odell. You could be Eli Manning or whatever other bums.
Okay. So again, welcome everybody to the afternoon ride along show with the Breeze Shooters. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Today's show is brought to you by Social Notion Network. The Social Notion Network is a network of shows bringing you the latest trends and influences and events from social media. And this is the time where I plug in if you want to do business with Breeze Shooters and if you want to get your name up on the big board, if you want to advertise with us, please reach out to us. You can hit us up at breezeshooters@yahoo.com. Leave us a message. Tell us what you're looking to do. Note, anybody that does business with Breeze Shooters, not only do we do product placement and ad placement, we also allow anybody that does business to call into the show on week to week to talk about their product and to promote their business. So keep that in mind as you're looking for someone to advertise with.
Where can they reach us at? Say it again!
Wow. breezeshooters@yahoo.com.
That's it.
And Breeze Shooters is plural. There's an S there at the end. And just send us an email and tell us how you want to do business with us. So, hey man, it's been a while. It was actually, sometimes it's a blessing, man. Sometimes it's a blessing just to get in the studio with me and you, because I feel like sometimes when we go too far away from not doing episodes together, like chemistry, the timing could kind of like start to hurt or go away. What do you think? No?
Come on,
no, okay.
It's 20 years, man. Ain't no chemistry going away.
Okay.
It is what it is,
And real quick, you can catch me and Chris also later on today. We're going to be on Alana Love Network. She has a podcast show.
What's the name of the podcast?
Why would you ask that question?
Because
why would you ask? You think I don't?
People out there, people know I'm the talent, but I've gotten emails and text messages. Yo, why are you always throwing questions at you when he think you don't know? I said that's what it is. We keep it. We keep each other on the toes. So that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you. What's the name of the podcast?
Well, see, that wasn't a really fair question because she has multiple podcasts.
Yeah, but what's the one we're going to be on today?
Love and Laughs.
Love and Laughs?
Or Love Battle. Either or. But we're on today, 7 o'clock.
I hope it's Love Laughs because
a lot of love.
I ain't about to go to no love battles. Shit.
So definitely check us out. We'll probably be going we'll be doing IG Live so you guys can see some behind the show footage. We're going to be there with our boy Alex Hugo, which should be fun. He's going to be talking
Alex
about
Hugo Films.
Yeah.
The guy who discovered me.
and
my talents.
Let's play hypothetical since you took us there. If it ever popped off for you and you did become some type of movie star,
okay,
what would be your go-to? Like, what are you gonna say? Like, how do you get started? And like, let's just play this up. Let's just play this up. Hi, Christian Soto. You've been in numerous feature films, grossing well over $100 million. Where did it all start?
Listen, hard work.
That's fucking bullshit.
All me, hard work. Nobody gave me a shot. I had to work hard for this shit. You know, there's a few people that that are gonna try to take credit for my fame, but at the end of the day, it was all hard work. You know, I don't even there's nobody. It was me, myself, and I. Gonna ride out till I die.
And I'm not surprised by that response, Chris. I'm just not. Yo, so we haven't played catch up. So we're gonna call today's episode the chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese? Why chopped cheese?
Because we like to chop it up and we like cheese.
See, I like.
Come on, Chris. Always thinking.
Yeah, you
always.
That's why it frazzles me when I'm
frazzled.
I've been reading the dictionary. I've been reading it, and it fits. It fits with what I'm going to say.
And when's the last time you saw a dictionary? I haven't seen one in a while. Well, I know they're out there, but
no, people don't
see them.
I have one in my bathroom, so every time I go sit down.
That's not a Bible?
No, the Bible. Holy shit! Where is my Bible?
Do you have a Bible?
I have a Bible for superstitious purposes, but. Because I feel if I don't have the Bible in the house, something might go wrong. You know, I'm a gambler. Why wouldn't I have a Bible in the house? You know, why wouldn't I have that good stuff in the house? Just in case some bad stuff comes in, I can hold the Bible up. You understand what I'm saying?
So, I forgot where I was going.
I could tell you a real crazy. I don't even know if I should say this to you.
No.
Since we got into the Bible.
Let's hold off on that.
Okay.
Because you strike me as one of those kids back in the day in front of the Bloody Mary, 1, 2, 3.
No. Let's get it. Unless you got something.
No. Listen. You see where I got to this. It's one of those pre-shoots.
We're gonna hit back on our Valentine's Day's shenanigans, but since we're talking about the Bible, so I was born and raised there, but at an early age, I went. My mom moved to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
So it was such and I'm gonna get into it as quickly as possible, but I gotta set it up perfectly because I saw things when the first time I went to Puerto Rico at how old you are when you're in second grade, third grade.
I think it's between 5, 6.
No. 5, 6 is.
5 is kindergarten, 6. It's about
First
7 years
grade.
old.
All right, so 7, 8 years old. I want to say I was in second or third. I'm going to say third grade, right? So
it was a different time, ladies and gentlemen.
I went and the gentleman that my mother married, my stepfather, he used to live up in the mountains. No indoor plumbing, look. Outhouse.
Yeah.
And then when you're a kid, you don't have control of your bowels. So sometimes it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and you wanted to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom was about 60 feet away from the actual house.
And Chris, we're talking when it's dark, you can't see in front of you, right? You can't see like 2 feet in front of you. It's pitch black.
No, it's pitch black, and now you hear every horror movie you've seen. Every sound you hear it on your way to the fucking thing.
And you definitely strike me as the guy that falls down when he's gonna change.
100%.
Time out. Redo.
So I don't want to go too far into it because that's another story. But going into the Bible thing, in Puerto Rico, I witnessed for the first time in my life, I witnessed people getting possessed.
Okay.
Kids in my school. I don't know. Listen, people, don't judge me. I don't know if it was drugs or not, but
how far was Botanica?
No, we in the fucking campo. There's no Botanica. It's a very religious. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is known for 2 things: churches and bars. There's 3 churches. There's 3 bars, right?
Right next to each other.
That's the way Puerto Rico is.
And bakeries.
Yeah, bakeries.
Bakeries.
In between. The bakery is the borderline. So, so you can see how the mind plays fucking. The mind is a powerful thing, people. So, I'm in science class. I remember now over there the class is like you're in a college campus. The schools over there are small buildings. Classrooms are basically you can see outdoors or whatever.
Chris,
What's up?
Hit the stop button. Tell them for more to tune in.
No, this is not I'll do it, but I was just recording just to record. Why are you telling me what to do? We're supposed to have. Didn't we agree on
No,
angles?
no, but she could do it off that. She did.
She could split that. She can't split that. That's only one thing.
You're really having this conversation right now. Finish your story, man.
Why you want me to stop this?
No, no, go ahead, leave, go. Do what you're doing. Go back to the story, go. You're just throwing me off, Chris. It's just too many cameras.
No, you focus on that one. This one's for me. This is for my people.
Or 6 followers.
All 6 followers. So, so I see this kid walking, and I know the kid. Now, and I see him walking outside the classroom, right? So I go, yo, Popo. We used to call him Popo.
He was a cop?
No. He was a kid, bro.
I'm just making conversation.
Listen to the fucking story. This is a fucking religious story right here. Religious experience story.
Okay.
So the thing is, I go Popo, and this was Popo. Now this is some crazy shit, but this was Popo. So let's just say you meet. What's up, Pop? Let's say you meet, right? And you say Popo.
Popo. So he just turned around and looked at you. His body was this way. His head did, yo, dude. And I'm like.
So
his body was straight, and he turned right, looked you dead in the eye, and just went right back.
And then his head went right back.
Like you would just, you briefly distracted him.
I distracted him.
What'd you think? You just stood quiet? He said.
No, I'm like, yeah.
I
guess he got shit on his mind. I didn't know it was demons and shit, but he had shit on his mind. A few minutes later, a whole ruckus. It took 5 guys to hold him down. It's 5 adults.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So later on, I found out that he was supposedly possessed, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I say supposedly, people. I don't want to ruffle any feathers out there. I do believe in good and bad. I do believe there's certain things. I'm not saying this was. I'm just saying. I'm trying to keep it neutral, but I know my truth. I know my truth. so later that day, I go home, right? Now, we live in a very humble, very small house. So it was basically a kitchen and 2 bedrooms. That was basically what it was. So my bedroom and my siblings' bedroom were divided in my mother's and her husband at the time. So Lou, that day, I go to bed, and my father had given me a little Bible, and it was written, it was dedicated to me in order to protect me at all times or whatever. So that Bible always, mind you, I might go to 3rd or 4th grade,
Before we go any further, how many sheets did you pull out to roll up some weed?
No, I'm a kid, man. What the fuck? Don't desecrate the Bible. I would never desecrate the Bible.
So, go ahead.
So
you have this little Bible.
I had the Bible, so it was always there, next to my bed, right? Lou, that night, I see dead people. I'm laying. So people imagine I'm laying in the bed, and right in front of me, now everybody's asleep.
Okay.
I see a fucking image about this big,
Is it the golden arches?
No, I'm trying to be serious, motherfucker. Ain't no fucking McDonald's, nigga. Damn. Come on, this is a serious thing. I'm getting PTSD on this shit.
Oh, sorry.
I hope I don't get nightmares tonight.
So you see the image?
So I see the image, and it's a shiny, real. It wasn't an ugly face. It had 2 horns, but it was a shiny. But you knew the energy. It was scary.
Okay.
Lou, all bullshit aside, I fucking froze. I read up on this later on in my life, and it's called night terrors or some shit. And I froze, and I see the image, and all I could say is, I didn't even finish the prayer. All I could say is, Our Father who art in heaven, Our Father who art in heaven. That's what I was repeating. This is some crazy shit, bro. I didn't even finish the whole thing. That's all I knew.
I'm sorry, but can I say something?
Go ahead, man.
I was in church this weekend, first time in a long time. church, Chris, and everybody knows the prayers. Listen. First of all, they should have like a little ticker going up on the front.
100%.
Right above the pastor.
Yeah,
like hey, we're on page
yeah.
such and such. Go there. But this week it was like an epiphany. They said section 1126. I said, oh, I heard it, because I could never hear. I guess maybe because I get there late. So boom, I go there, I'm reading along, boom, 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 boom. I'm doing good. I'm like, yo, I'm a good Catholic. I said, I know what's going on. I said, yo, what a wow, yeah. You know, peace be with you, hugging people. I'm really feeling it. Now, mind you, everybody has a mask on, so you know. I was being very vocal because I wanted to make sure they heard me through my mask that I'm a good Catholic. So I was projecting.
Like you're regular.
So now it gets to the part where the priest goes, hey, we're gonna say the prayer. I don't know the prayers. I'm looking through the book. There was no announcement. I'm looking for the ticker. Where's the number? What section are we on?
Can I have my mark?
Yo, but Chris, thank God for the mask.
Or you just mumbled it, mumble rap.
Yo, Chris, and a couple of these. So I'm there, and I'm thinking, yo, I body this mask. I'm like, yo, this is probably one of my top 10 masks. So, it's my daughter's birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Gabby. I love you, sweetheart. Happy 16th birthday. You are the best.
Gabby, God bless. God bless. Many more, man.
So, I'm bodying the mask. I was like, yo, I did my thing. But there's always someone in church that's watching you.
I hate those motherfuckers, Lou. I hate
No, relax. It's my sister. So she goes to me after the mass. She goes, hey, pretty good sermon today. I said, yeah, nice. She goes, what the hell are you doing? I said, I was bowing my head, doing my thing. She goes, I thought you were nodding off. So I was like, that was on my mind. I was like, yo, why don't we have little tickers on the top?
Yeah, for special people, that should be that. For like people
I'm not special.
You are very special. You're very special.
My mom said I was the best.
My mom said I was special. She never saw nobody like me. I didn't ask the questions after that.
So that was my week in church. It was funny you said that because it kind of connected.
No, and I'm going to get into the church so we can make this all a religious program today.
But let's tread lightly. Let's tread.
You don't want the cancel culture to come after us. and the religious people are powerful.
Super powerful.
So I see the image, Lou.
Oh, I thought you were over. That's why I interjected. I asked you if you were done.
No, I didn't. I never said.
You're making me sound like an animal, and I just told him I'm a good Catholic.
No, that's fine.
I bodied this.
So the thing was, I kept saying and repeating Our Father who art in heaven because I didn't know nothing else. And so when I'm able to move, Lou, I went to my mom's room.
What do you mean when you're able to move?
I wasn't able to move, Lou.
You were frozen?
I was frozen. And all I could see is this fucking image with this tube, and it was, it was kind of fiery, but not fiery enough to say I was in hell, but it was fiery, and I'm like, come on, don't laugh at me, listen to this shit, motherfucker. So when I was able to move, I ran to my mother's room. Thank God she wasn't doing anything. Thank God it wasn't the weekend.
Vanessa Del Rio.
So I went to my mother's room, and she used to have. There used to be like a lazy boy next to her bed. So I ran over there, and she goes, "What's wrong?" So I broke it down and whatever. She goes, "Stay there, Lou. I didn't sleep. I was awake the whole night." 7:30, 7 o'clock comes along. I'm supposed to be ready for bed. My mom knows that I didn't sleep, so she she said stay home from school or whatever. But it really happened. But what I'm saying is, so now after I'm old, I start thinking, why did that happen? And it's the mind,
Because
man.
you're a sinner. You're not one of God's children.
This motherfucker bodied last week's mass.
Yo,
and now,
it was all stuff.
and now he's pointing fingers. You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
It was an all-star weekend performance. Boom, top 10.
But yeah. So it was crazy, man. So I just it was back after that.
But you know what's crazy though, Chris? And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say you didn't see that, but you ever find yourself at home, even as an adult, and you're just fucking looking at the room. I don't know, it might be one of my drunken states, but I'm looking at the wall and like there's shadows. Cause I always watch TV in the dark,
Yeah.
and you start seeing shadows.
I see them all the time.
You can see. Well, I don't see them all the time.
I see them all the time.
But like, there's different. Like, you see little things moving. You don't see things moving on the floor.
Bullshit aside, I do.
Yeah. So it could have been one of those things.
No. This wasn't a fucking shadow. This was an image. Like I see shadows all the time, but this was an image that I saw at the foot of my bed. It was just looking at me. No body, no. It was just an image, and I could, if I was a good drawer, I would draw the motherfucking thing for you. But it had little horns. It was shiny. It was like if you would take the horns out, you know, it might not be. It would be something like artistic. You know, it wasn't the horns and the fiery thing. And then, like I said, I'm not saying it happened. No, it happened. I don't know if it was a figment of my imagination. But fast forwarding to now, going on what you're saying, I see shadows all the time. You know what I do, though? Do you? Mi casa, su casa. I'm not gonna fight no motherfucker that I can't fucking do no damage to.
Oh, you don't do what I do?
Don't tell me you start spraying water and...
No. I close my eyes. Whenever you're done, just go.
I can tell you, it's funny, it's crazy because you bring shit to... So, this didn't happen, just so people know, this didn't happen this Valentine's Day week. But one of the first times I went away with Tanya, you know, I have the bad habit of, we always get a 2-bedroom villa. We don't get a 1-bedroom villa. You know, we always go, because it's only like a $40 difference sometimes, or $60 is nothing. You know, it is what it is. So, she's laying down or whatever, and she sees I get up, and she hears all the doors. There's like fucking 7 doors on the top floor.
Okay.
Because the bathrooms interconnect. So you got one bathroom has 2 doors, then you have a door for the other bedroom, and then another bathroom. So she sees me lock all the doors.
She thinks, oh shit, my life ends today. This is Shutter Island.
So I'm closing the doors, and I lay down, and I give her a kiss and say I love you, whatever. And she's looking at me. She has like this look on her face. Chris, why did you block all the doors?
What do you know that I've done? Who comes out of it?
So the thing is that I tell her, no, Ma, you know, so I don't want to sound like a bitch. So I tell her, Ma,
Hey Chris, too late. When you closed the 5th door, it went out the window. It's like, man, I don't feel protected with this guy.
The thing is that, I tell her, so I don't want her to think I'm crazy or whatever, you know. So I go into Marine mentality. You know, for the last few years, in my mind, I'm a Marine.
You're carrying the boat.
Who's gonna carry the boats? So I say, babe, you know what it is? I don't want to worry you, but I just like to. I want to be prepared. So even when I'm sleeping, I'm paying attention. So if somebody opens the door, I'm right there.
You're like George Costanza. Why do you run? To the untrained eye, I was leading the way.
But yeah, that's one of the things she brought up to me. Was like, Chris, why you close all the doors? Just close all the doors. I don't tell her that it's just to keep the spirits away. Because that's not gonna make no sense.
She's not gonna understand that part of the conversation.
And I don't want to sit down and there and explain to her because it's gonna make me look even more crazy. But going around with the shadows, I see them all the time. Sometimes, have you heard noises?
No, I hear no. I don't pay attention to that.
No, you know what I do?
The funniest thing is being married. Listen, I remember my wife had a long freaking time.
God bless.
So over the years, I developed the art of acting like I didn't hear anything. So then I'm like, boom, and I'll just stay there, and I feel her movement, and I open my eyes like, she's like, did you hear that? I said, well, no, I didn't hear that. Don't worry about it. It's just outside the branches. But the funniest shit though. So it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And you know where I live, there's a lot of freaking trees. So you get a nice little gust of wind, branches come down, they hit the side of the house.
And you have a few trees around your house,
Yeah.
right? Probably.
So a branch must have hit the side of the siding of the house. But we didn't hear it. My son Sean, I didn't know this about him, but he sleeps with a bat on the side of his bed.
That's me.
No, but this is the funny shit. He gets the bat. So I don't think he's gonna go do damage. He runs to my room, wakes me up, and he goes, Dad, somebody's downstairs. Here's the bat. I said, so I'm going back to the room. No, I said, no, he's jumped into my side of the bed. I said, Sean, you're not gonna go with me? No. You let me know when it's clear.
That's crazy, man.
You sleep with a bat too, Chris?
I sleep with a bat next to the side of the bed. Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes, and I've been told, my youngest daughter always tells me, and my youngest daughter brought her up to Tanya the other day, telling her that, you know that he sleeps with a bat next to his...
It's 1986 Louisville Slugger.
No, it's not even that, Lou. I got an aluminum, something you would use for showing like 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
The Little League one, because you could
those things
more
with
control.
that?
Yeah, I don't want to kill nobody. I just want to stop them.
What are you gonna do? Somebody breaks. Well, you know what's crazy? No, I forgot who it was. Somebody's house just got broken into. I forget what. Yeah, I forget. But it was a celebrity. He got broken into. I think he beat the shit out the guy, but he had something similar. I don't know if it was a bat or some type of pipe, but he beat the shit out of this guy.
I've been, and I've heard stories. I don't know. We've spoken about my stories here by other people. Tanya that sleep with me or whatever. That I have conversations in the Igbo and the African, and they all come out. And I tell her,
I don't think they're ready for that party.
I'm just saying,
the fact that you take a sip of beer in the middle of the night instead of a glass of water, I don't think they're ready for those conversations. But Chris, real quick, as we're moving along pretty quickly here, a couple of things I'm just gonna throw a couple of quick things on just to get your point of view.
Go ahead.
Valentine's Day, how was it?
It was awesome.
I saw you put up a really nice picture. It looked like you guys did a wine tasting thing.
Yeah.
Is that called a flight where you do or is it flight just with shots? I forget.
No, I don't know the name of it, but
Gotcha.
they gave me it was 5 tasting. Do you choose? It's like 20.
That was in New York or
No. PA, which surprised me because I always go to PA, and for the most part I go to these resorts or whatever, like the Poconos but I think it's Strasbourg. The city of Strasbourg is pretty cool,
it's nice,
and it's like you're going back in time because it's like Little House on the Prairie type shit. For those youngins that don't know, just look it up.
And very affordable. You can still get a house down there for under 50 grand. You could
Really?
Yeah, you can still buy a house over there under 50. You might have an outhouse still.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm done with that part of my life.
Chris, for the people that never experienced that, tell them what an outhouse is.
Oh my God.
It can't be pleasant on a Caribbean island because it's always hot, and that just stays there, right? How long does that?
It's that's the thing. It doesn't get drained out. At least I never saw the one in my mother's house get drained out. It's basically 8 foot by 10.
Like a little shed?
8 by 10. No. The hole is like 8 by 10.
Dude, you could fucking fall in there.
No. People have fallen there. People have died. People have fallen in there
And drowned?
after. There's some fucked up shit, drowning shit, right? No pun intended. But what I'm saying is, people have, because when you're not using by the way, we in Puerto Rico we call it latrina. I learned the outhouse thing over here, which is basically, if you go to the Midwest or in the country, I'm pretty sure it's outhouse. But let's just say you build a bathroom inside your house. So now what you're supposed to do is fill that one up with cement, whatever's left. You fill it with cement. So some people didn't fill it with cement and just put a wood plank over it or whatever.
Oh, so
and people have fallen into it. But going back to my latrine story, my latrine experience, which was like 2-3 years, very, there's no light.
So
there's no light.
You're shooting all over the place.
No, imagine you sitting on a square of cinder blocks. So you do you put 2 cinder blocks, and 2 cinder blocks. So you did a square.
So it covers everything. It
covers
your
the-
thighs
it covers
and your
the-
backside.
No, it covers the hole where you're gonna do your business in. Then you put a toilet seat on it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not. You're not.
No, because listen,
You know how rough my ass would be right now? Pause. if I was taking shits on cinder blocks.
You know what? My reference point was what's the Indian movie?
Bollywood?
No, Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, Slumdog Millionaire.
Remember when they were in their house? They basically had to squat down. I don't know if that's the case.
I didn't see that movie.
Oh, really? Spoiler alert, 30 years later. Yeah, but so the boy falls in. He makes it. But in his situation, it was just like a hole in the ground, and he would just squat back and handle his business.
Yeah.
You have to have really good balance.
100%.
It's not something you want to fuck with the day after drinking, or even going there while drinking.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Can you bend? Can you just bend and suspend yourself in the air and just bend down?
No, I would park my legs and just let it drop like it's hot.
It's gonna be shit everywhere.
No. It's a nice size hole. Like I said, it was a nice size hole. But so when you're seeing this.
Oh, you didn't know
I have family in Puerto Rico that have an outhouse. But when we come over, when we go to the island, I guess they kind of stay away from over there because it's like, they're like, nah, these guys are too Americanized. We don't want to show them these type of bathrooms, so we'll go to somebody else's house that's a little more modern.
Okay. No, I'm telling you, man. And don't get me wrong. It's like.
But those cinder blocks are cemented down?
Yeah.
Or I'm just thinking somebody, we'll just stack them on top because you can fuck around and rock it and then you.
Okay, so let me explain to you exactly the one I experienced is you're in a shed. The shed is divided by 2, so you have the shower on the other side.
Oh, you shower in it too?
Yeah, there's a shower on the other side. So there's a cement floor.
Okay.
So there's a cement floor. Normally, now I don't want to tell you that this was my case, but normally the hole and everything would be like they dig a hole, an 8-foot hole, 8 by 8 or 8 by 10, and the bottom part stays the natural ground, and you have 4 walls of cinder blocks.
Okay.
So you follow me already?
They come all the way up.
They come all the way up, and then so that's a wall, and now you do a floor, and in that floor you make a decent sized hole like you said, and you make like a homemade toilet, and then you put a toilet seat on it.
Yeah, it was a rough experience.
To me, being born and raised here, going to that, it is a rough. And the thing is, Lou, you're not alone. No. You're not alone. And I'm not talking about no other people. You know the bullfrogs? Like, the big bullfrogs? They there with you. Like, and they're looking at you like, make a move, Jack. Like they're there. And on top of the bullfrog, now the only reason I didn't shush away the bullfrogs, because the bullfrogs would eat the fucking 2-inch big ass fucking roaches, the water bugs, the ones that fly, you know. That's the reason I say, you know what? I'd rather the bullfrog that's gonna give me a couple of warts if it pees on me, but instead of the fucking water bugs.
Yo, Chris, that is that's a real horror story. Man.
It's not.
No, but listen. So what I'm trying to say is,
I think everybody. And I'm sorry to.
Go ahead.
I think these fucking kids right now, they should experience that shit.
I went camping, and I thought that was roughing it. Camping is a little rough, but I can go back and flush.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have that.
No, there was no flushing.
So that means if somebody bombed it, it's smelling bad all day. Well, I mean the accumulation of.
The accumulation itself is gonna smell bad.
So there's no treatment.
No, there's no treatment at all.
What the hell we're talking about? So you know putting a little fabuloso.
No, there's no. What the fuck is fabuloso back in 1970 something? You know.
No, oh my God. And so you're showering and you're smelling shit too.
Honestly, Lou.
That wall made all the difference.
I think the wall made a big difference.
Did it really?
Because I don't remember. I don't want to listen. I don't want to because it's right next door. But I think the wall made a big difference.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, it made a big difference. I believe so. The wall and some fucking Palmolive soap that we used to use.
Chris, I'm sorry, you are a veteran. So I'm gonna salute you when we salute the veteran.
No, you think? Listen.
No. Listen, it exists, man.
I love my island, and my island is my world, man. That's I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
It's not to knock them,
but
Chris.
the experience that my island made. Look, I don't care who the fuck. My island.
Making this good Catholic.
You had one good Catholic outing. You can't call yourself a good Catholic. It was that good. You felt that good.
Chris, I felt like I motivated people around me. You know the guy in front of me?
Yeah.
When you turn around and you're supposed to say peace with you, brother. Yo, he turned around because you can't touch hands. He turned around, Chris. It was like this. It was very.
There was a connection.
He turned around. He put his hand and he goes, "Peace, brother." That's why I do it. That's why I do it.
On the flip side.
Yeah.
See how you felt, and that's a great experience, because you felt good. You felt good because other people thought you.
No, I'm a fraud.
No, it's fine, but you felt good. Nobody knows. Only your sister called you out. Yeah, but on the flip side, I don't remember the last time I went to the Catholic Church, but
Church in general, no?
yeah, church in general. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I'm a heathen. I'm a fucking heathen. Lou just pointed it out. so
then I'm a top 5 player.
So this is right here. Hey, good and bad. And I wear fucking red today to make me more look like a fucking devil, and him having a great Catholic experience.
Oh my God.
I went to I actually feel bad.
When we left church, I told my wife, I think I've been doing this every week.
That's how good you felt. I love it.
Oh man, I'm gonna burn. Oh man, I'm gonna burn.
No, I won't even put you on my category. I don't think I'm going to hell. I just think I'm going to be in purgatory for quite some time.
Yeah, there's a waiting room.
My number's going to be high before St. Peter says, okay, you. Come on, we need to talk. On the contrary to your thing, I went to a long time ago. We're going back. Wow. I'm 41 now, so I'm gonna
What
say.
the fuck?
That's
a goddamn mistake.
Like 20, I gotta make this right. Like 25 years ago, 30 years ago, I went to church, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a Catholic church, and I'm seeing this is bad, though. And people, I'm just telling a story, a real life story.
You don't realize I'm not gonna cancel you.
No, but I gotta be.
You're friends with me. I can say a prayer.
All right,
You're
okay.
good.
Wow, really, motherfucker? You got a straight line to the fucking thing. You got a straight line to the Vatican. Hey, Francis, give me a pass on this.
We're gonna need help over here. So you walked into the church.
I'm in the church, and you know everything starts good. You know the new music stuff, whatever. And I start seeing people drop.
What?
I start seeing people drop, and I'm like,
Because of you?
no, it's not because of the Holy Spirit thing, bro. It's not me. I'm not that bad.
No, maybe they saw you like. They said, he resurrected.
He's back. Oh my God.
It's a freaking miracle.
After a while, people started dropping, and unlike your experience, the guy's talking, and then he says something, and automatically everybody knows how to respond. And I'm over here like he'll say something, and then Amen, gloria a Dios, and I'm like, and I can't say it because I don't know. That's my cue to say Amen, God be.
Chris, but that's the point I'm talking about.
No,
It's
I
like,
know.
I think it's like a practice before they go in there on Sunday. But Chris, the mask.
No, the mask is good.
The mask on Sundays. Even after the pandemic is gone.
I hope they
Mask on Sundays.
I hope they don't take the mandates out of church. Mandate mask in church.
No, Chris, not everybody had a mask on.
No, I know.
No, but I'm gonna always wear a mask in church because it's mask.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like how you put that together. So the thing is, people dropping next to me, Lou, and I'm looking at them. I'm gonna get, and I never said this, and I don't know if I should, but at one point, Lou, I thought about throwing myself on the floor too, just to be part of the group. Like, but I didn't know if I was.
That would have stopped everything. They would have said, bullshit. This guy hasn't been here 20 years.
No, once again, I apologize to anybody that remembers me in church or anybody that goes to church and think I'm a fraud, but it crossed my, I didn't do it, people, but it did cross my mind to throw myself down and but I just, in my mind, I was just gonna shake my leg, and I don't know if that was enough. Because these people are shaking, they're shaking.
They got the Holy Spirit.
They got the Holy Spirit, so, but I don't know what that is.
That might have been is that a Christian church?
It was Catholic.
Is it Catholic they get the Holy Ghost? I can't. I only act on Sundays.
I can't go, I don't know, Lou. I don't know if maybe it's just my asshole mentality there's things that are happening in my life right now. That my girl tells me, I tell my girl, yo, this would be a great fucking joke or story. And she looks at me like I'm a fucking demon, like, yo, Chris, are you serious? But would you tell him immediately? I said, no. The idea, the joke is let it run.
Listen, anybody that's listening to us, our intent is not to offend anybody.
No, not at all.
Just understand, me and Chris, what we do is we just try to find the funny in everything.
That's it.
Just lighten things up. But and you know, we're both God-fearing men. We appreciate and we respect the church. It's just these are things that you kind of talk outside.
And we respect all religions.
Chris respects it so much he doesn't even go to the church.
Yeah, because
that's highest respect, right?
No,
you don't want to offend them.
I'll go serious on you for a minute.
No, don't do that.
I've been invited to church, and I tell the people that invite me, I would love to go, but I know I'm gonna be a dick the rest of the week. So to me, I'm gonna be like a hypocrite to God. I don't want to disrespect him like that. This is true story. I've told people I don't feel like going to church because I know I can have a relationship with God in my home. Instead of going to a temple where I might be making fun of people in the temple.
Oh, so you going to the synagogue?
I go to the synagogue, the mosque, the Christian, the Appalachians,
so you get a lot of invites.
I guess people think I need help. Meanwhile, God is big in my life. I wouldn't be here without God. You understand what I'm saying? Like, God has blessed me.
No, listen.
No, God has blessed me.
Who you telling? I know.
You do know.
I know.
I've dodged a lot of bullets, and it wasn't because I was doing Neo in the Matrix. It's God. It's fucking God. I'm telling you, man. God has looked out for me. God and a couple of angels I got up there.
Let's get over this topic.
Yeah, no, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional.
You take away from my top 5 Sunday pass. Let me throw a couple. We're coming close to time.
Good.
Eminem taking the knee at the Super Bowl.
I have no problem whatsoever.
Okay, cool.
Now, I might be a little bit biased, but I'm an Eminem fan, but I have no problem with it.
Okay.
He's part of the culture. Go ahead, next.
Overall performance of the Super Bowl. What are your thoughts?
The game or the halftime show?
I'm sorry, the halftime show.
Halftime show. Damn, is that? I'm a fan. I'm an East Coast. I'm a fan of.
That don't mean you can't appreciate.
But I'm a fan of. Snoop killed it.
No, he did.
Snoop killed it. I just, I always wanted to learn how to crib walk.
Yeah.
I think I got, you saw me try to do it in the basketball because after I scored a couple of things, but I just don't.
That knee is shot.
I
don't think you should do it.
There has to be a light on the knees crib walk that I can do. Go ahead.
50 cents hanging upside down. Your thoughts?
Hilarious, and I loved it.
The fat shaming. What do
Yeah,
you
no.
Yo, but is 50 fat? I don't know if it was a camera angle. Yo,
no, he's
Michael Blackson had the best line.
What he did?
He said, what the hell he said? He said, we all thought we were watching 50 Cent, but it was $3.68.
Yo, Blackson is
he is a funny.
No, I liked it, but by the
They fashion. But 50's smart. He just spent it. He goes, yo, who put that shit up?
he posted it on himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something that do you believe in the signs and zodiac signs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You believe in that?
Somewhat.
All right. So me too. I'm in your category somewhat. You know that my closest friends are my same sign.
Really?
You, Orlando. I'm not saying that 50 Cent's a close friend of mine, but he's also and Kevin Hart. You know why I bring this up? Because I think they have our same attitude of.
You gotta laugh it off, man. Yeah.
Unfuckable. I'm fuckable. Not unfuckable. I'm very fuckable. Ask my girl. I'm fuckable. Like, you can't fuck with me. I need to clear that up. You can't fuck. There's nothing you can say that can fuck with me because I like to joke around. So going along those lines, 50 years thing, man. There's thing.
I like the way he spun it.
But he does that all the time.
Do you happen to capture the NBA All-Star game?
Briefly.
Slam dunk contest.
Garbage.
Horrible.
But
and Knicks brought it home.
The only thing I like is that Knicks brought it home.
Yeah.
But it was. And they have to bring it back to back in the day.
It was different, the format, right?
Yeah, they got to bring it back to where there's at least 6 or 8 participants, and I know that people are just Ja Morant, that's his name, J.
Ja Morant, yeah.
Excuse me. That kid could fucking fly, bro.
He could, yeah.
Like make it more exciting.
Trying to get some of the best guys. But that was always a problem, trying to get some of the best guys. You have to entice them, You got to have people call them out. All-Star game format, I wasn't aware of this, but now there's like a set. It's like a pickup game with 21. It has a set end.
Yeah, it's 3 quarters, and every quarter has a winner and a loser. And every quarter has a winner and a loser, and the winner gets, I think, a certain amount of money for the charity.
Yeah.
And then the second quarter is another thing. So yeah, but I loved it.
Yeah, no, that's all I had. Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead, finish. I'm gonna turn off. It's my fault too. It's my fault.
No, it's cool.
Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. I had something so fun to say and I don't remember now. Oh, we're gonna get into this later. Lou, no bullshit. My girl diagnosed me with ADHD, PDP. She diagnosed me with that shit. She gave me a test and everything, and the thing is, I saw the results because she's asking me the questions and she's clicking it off. I have HPDVP, man.
It sounds like a fancy TV.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that shit. That's the new 4K, motherfuckers.
So, listen, real quick, can you explain what does that test look like?
She asked me because meanwhile, I thought I was suffering from dementia. But she goes, Chris, you're not suffering from dementia. I've always told you that you got like a attention to the disorder. So I'm like, babe. So I'm like, babe, no, stop it, man. Yeah, it's that sometimes I guess, and then, you ever saw the movie? There's a cartoon movie. I think it's up. Squirrel, and the guy just and, that's a squirrel. Like I got a lot of squirrels in my life. But she's saying, so she starts asking me we could go into the next episode or whatever. But she's asking me, so she started asking me questions. And Lou, like, I hit 97 of the questions, like 97% of the questions. Like I felt bad. Like we were off for coffee, and I didn't want to have coffee anymore. Like I was.
We gotta put a bit on this to see where your relationship is. I want you to document what's going on. This is day one. She hasn't touched me yet. Day two, she's not returning my calls.
Day three, she sent me a number to a therapist. You know how it's funny? I always say, yo, Chris, Tanya lost a bet, that's what she's with you, or Tanya something else. And I said, nah, I've always said that she's with me for my money. But I'm a broke motherfucker, so I don't know.
I do this research.
Yes, that's what I told her. That's what I told her.
She's doing
now I know.
This is medical research.
Now I know, man.
She's a saint. She's a saint.
God bless her.
Hey, listen, we're gonna wrap this up. Again, you can catch us later on today on Alana Love Network. We will be on our podcast. I believe that jumps off at 7 o'clock, so definitely look out for us. Check us out. And our merchandise store will be up this week. Spoke with the guy. So if you follow us on Instagram, please, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you could go into our bio and see our link tree. That will have the link to our merchandising store. Please go in there and check it out and support. Also follow us on YouTube. Make sure check out the episodes and hit the subscribe button, and follow us on Facebook as well. You can also catch us on Spotify via the Social Nostra Network, and every Saturday our episode airs live via Social Nostra Network. And that's all I have, Chris.
Popping off, man. I don't like to toot my own horn, but we're popping off, man. I'm just saying, man. Social Nostra is, we be popping off. I'm saying, listen to me. People, life is too good for you to be angry, upset, worried. Deal what you gotta deal with.
Absolutely.
Put it to the side. If you don't have control over it, fuck it. Deal with it when you have to deal with it. Life is too short. I see a lot of anxiety and depression, and we have to fight within ourselves to bring it into reality. Life is good. This is not going to bring me down. I'm not going to give this thing no energy. That's all I'm saying. You want to listen to me, you listen to me. You don't want to listen to me, I get serious. I know,
I'm about to let you go.
Go there, motherfucker. Stay positive.
Stay positive, everyone.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga.